Natural sources of energy are all around us. But we can't put the wind into our gas tanks or plug our TV into the sun. We have to convert renewable energy into a form we can use. Of all the energy we find in the natural world, by far the most powerful is the sun. And there's more than one way to harness it. In southern Spain, hundreds of mirrors are tracking the sun, focusing its rays on a tank of water atop a tower nearly 400 feet tall. Each mirror can only raise the water temperature by a few degrees, but target 600 of them at the same spot, and the temperature shoots up to 500 degrees. That's more than enough to turn the water into steam, which is then shot into turbines which spin the wheel. Electricity. Today, the field of solar panels generates enough power for over 15,000 homes. And as more panels come online, that number could reach 200,000. This is the first commercial power plant in Europe to harvest the energy from the sun in this way. But it shares solar power's one built-in, and some say fatal flaw. It's a fair weather friend. When the sun shines, we're good to go. But when it's gone, so goes our energy. Not really the most stable way to keep our civilization running. To power the future with solar, we need to learn how to hold a piece of the sun in reserve. And Spain has found a way to do this as well. The Andesol solar thermal plant is the largest solar plant in the world. Here, they're not just collecting the sun's energy, they're stockpiling it.
The problem with the renewable resource is that it's not controllable. The wind blows when it blows and goes when it decides to go. The same happens with the sun. If renewable is not controllable, you have nothing. At the end of the day,
under the intense glare of the midday sun, the mirrors produce a tremendous amount of heat, more than the generators can use for electricity. Their answer is to store that heat in a 28,000-ton vat of molten salt. The salt soaks up the solar energy, which can be tapped for power hours or even days later. Every day, when the sun goes down, Andesol's engineers switch off the solar mirrors and start pumping heat from the storage tanks. At night, turbines keep churning out electricity for about 40,000 homes. And the locals who rely on the power are none the wiser. Government-run plants like these can convert solar energy into electricity on a massive scale. But the beauty of sun power is that no one owns it. With a little ingenuity, anyone can tap into it. Here in the US, the race to find the solar silver bullet is heating up. But the true pioneers aren't necessarily who you might expect.